Hey man, say man, it's your boy Big Dreams. Welcome back to the channel. Before we carry on any further with this video, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, most importantly, make sure y'all subscribe and hit that post notification bell. Set it to all. We is back with another banger video, back with another reaction video, man. And today, y'all see the screen, we are reacting to Jaguar Wright. Will Smith gave Bryshere Gray, Alsine and Jayden to Diddy to turn them out. Real life productions, real life street stars, YouTube. We finna dig in here and see what's going on. I'm not gonna make the opening of this video too long. All I ask is that y'all smash that like button so this video can rank higher in the algorithm. Go crazy in the comments. Let me know what you want me to react to. And if you're watching me and you're not subscribed, man, subscribe. That's all I ask. We finna go ahead and dig in, man.
Because of all that he talked, he said nothing about Bryshere. He played his television father. He was on set. He saw what Charlie Mack and them were doing. He knew they were taking those young boys to Diddy. They all knew. Real life. Real life street stars. You know what time it is. He's telling the truth. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's saying that that
Just 1 second.
Please go ahead.
Security. 1 second. Mm-hmm. Sorry.
I'll take your time.
My apologies.
Yeah, no, take your time.
No, just ever since Mar-a-Lago, I don't think people really understand what my life has been like. So,
No, I totally understand. And it's you just said something as far as things that people take things you say out of context, and the things that you say are important. It seems like you spoke on Will Smith on our platform, and at the time he was very quiet, but now he just recently dropped an album to where the intro song called Barbershop, he addresses, it sounds like things that you brought or you were bringing to light, to where the rumors about him, the things about him and his wife, he's addressing them on this album. Do you feel like what you're saying reaches the ears of Will Smith and he needs to get at least, if there's smoke, there's fire, let me grab a fan?
Number one, as far as Will Smith is concerned, until he does right by all of those children that were harmed and corrupted while in his care, children that grew up to be men, boys like Bryshere Gray, Alsine, your own son. Like, your own son. Do people forget about that voice clip that I played from Brother Belial?
You see, listen, I know that for the longest, Jag has been saying a whole lot, and no evidence has followed behind it. And I'm not gonna sit up here and totally say that she just yapping, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna doubt any of what she says, because the industry has a weird way of doing things. Don't you notice how when all of a sudden a big entertainer is being slammed on the internet and you go back previously, it's because they either got on a platform some time ago and said something, or they tried to do something to somebody, or they tried to go and get this or get that. and you know it's quote unquote seen as a threat, and then later on now they're being slammed with this lawsuit. They got arrested for this, arrested for that. Like, it's a weird pattern. So I don't doubt what she's saying, but I'm not gonna sit up here and say, oh yeah, she right about what she's saying, cause I don't know. But I'm not gonna doubt it, because like I said, bro, it's a weird pattern. A very weird pattern and sequence of events on what happens within the industry, whether it's the just Hollywood in general, bro. And Hollywood consists of many different tiers of people: rappers, actors, singers, folks that's involved with the government, athletes, so forth and so on, bro. And Diddy trial starts soon, so hey, we gonna see what come to light. They said a long time ago that they was gonna name drop people, and they was making all these videos on how all these celebs is like fleeing and going to different places in the world, and how people staying quiet and all that, bro. You know, I don't I don't know if a whole lot of the stuff is true that they have been putting on the internet, bro, but I'm not gonna doubt any of this, because the industry has a very weird way of doing things. I'm not even gonna lie with y'all.
Has anybody seen Bilal?
Come on.
I asked him. Didn't I ask for him last year? Where's Bilal? Is he messing with Cuba? Have they all moved to Bali with Russell Simmons and Kevin Liles?
I would always say it is interesting when you speak on, Jaden Smith, and you see the hug with Justin Bieber, and then for Bryshere, you see him all of a sudden fighting over Sydney Star with Eddie Winslow.
The reason why I don't doubt what she's saying with Bryshere Gray, with the way he acts, I don't know what year this was. I don't know, but it was a long time ago. Bryshere Gray left a tweet that kind of had me like, this is not the same dude that played the Empire, bro. Like, nah, that can't be him. So that's why I don't doubt what she, you know what I'm saying, puts out about him and what was done to him. Like I said, I ain't saying it's true, but I don't doubt it, because it's stuff that hits the internet and it's like, oh, this person said this or that came out on this person. I'm just like, what? And kind of going back to what I was saying earlier, bro, the industry just with how everything works in regards to people, bro, is weird. Like, I was listening to Corey Holcomb on a TikTok earlier, and he was like, bro, notice how the most valuable artists, whether it's rappers, singers, actors, and all of these like people of this like tier, notice how the most valuable people that had the biggest impact on the world are no longer here. And it's at the hands of the industry that, you know what I'm saying, causes a whole lot of this stuff to happen. And I was like, he kind of got a point when he say that, just a little bit. But, when you kind of dig into it and you kind of think about it, bro, that gets scary, bro, for real.
Question: what happens in the entertainment industry that makes someone go into just being very close with, men on men contact? It's interesting, I'll say the least.
You want to know the thing that bothers me most about Bryshere Gray? I actually think he's doing all of this so they'll take him back in the club. And they're not. They're going to keep gaslighting you and playing with you, promising you one thing or another. Not now. Just next year's going to be your time. You need to get yourself out there. You need to...
Jack, I have a question. So we speak about, you know, you dealing with the
What happened to
Illuminati and
Bryshere,
having
right?
tides and things
Should
like
have
that
all
and
of
denouncing
America
it. Can you tell me
outrage?
one of the
Watch
things
kid
that they
become a
that they
star,
promised you? That
and
would
now
happen.
they're watching him become a fallen one, like a comet speeding. How long before he decides it's time to cash out now? How long? Because the one thing I will say is this. Anything happens to that young man, it better not nobody say a word to me. For years, I've been yelling. Salute to Moran Morelli. He actually talked about it the other day. Talked about how troubling. And, you know, the one reason that I can appreciate Moran's commentary is because he's also an SA survivor. So he's a young man who went through these things. He knows what the signs look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can see. Why does nobody else? Why? And that was the only issue that I had about what Terrence Howard had to say. Because of all that he talked, he said nothing about Bryshere. He played his television father.
Right.
He was on set. He saw what Charlie Mack and them were doing. He knew they were taking those young boys to Diddy. They all knew.
That's crazy.
I guess his man card only counts, or is only large enough to cover his asshole.
Okay.
Because if you truly believed in all that you say, there is no way you could stand by and watch all of those people that you worked with do what they did to those kids. And you said nothing. Like, if you're going to have integrity, it needs to wrap all the way around the building.
Yes. Facts.
You gotta have integrity for it all. If the man card is the thing, and you ain't gonna let nobody take yours, when you see a younger man being preyed upon, you're not gonna stand in the gap for him and say, no, you ain't taking his man card. No. Cause see, that's what a real one would do. Meanwhile, you've been this close from making that amount of money that you wanted to retire. For what, like 16 years? Do you think you gonna get it? Do you? Terrence Howard has been 2 movies away from retirement for the past 16 years.
And he still speaks on Iron Man.
And guess what? Don Cheadle ain't had no problem with scooping that up. I guess the man card. Like, I'm looking at all of these adult, black, so-called elite entertainment whatevers. Y'all don't give no damn about what's happening to these kids. And y'all don't give no damn about how it rips them apart for years after. I'm actually about to present one of my new podcasts. It's called Tracking the Pain.
Oh.
It's going to be a realistic and esoteric investigation into the life and the work of an artist leading up until they signed the contract, and everything that happened after.
Wow.
I will be working with a psychic and a gematria specialist to really make sure that everyone is seeing not just the physical side, but the metaphysical side as well, because people don't like to believe that we live in a spiritual realm that is being controlled by frequency and sound, and it is. One of the first artists that we're going to be investigating, well, actually, the first three that I believe we're going to be investigating will be Absol from Top Dog Entertainment, Justin Bieber, and Donny Hathaway.
And see, as I listen to her say all of this stuff, bro, it's actually kind of scary as to what else she's gonna reveal as like time go on. And see, me, I'm not the type to sit up here and judge nobody on nothing. Like, I just feel like that's not my place to judge. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Take nothing, don't run with it, no, nothing like that. But in a case like this, bro, I'm honestly just left thoughtless and speechless, because what else is there to say or think when it comes to stuff like this? The only thing I would say here, bro, is it kind of give me goosebumps, because for one thing, she, as per what she says and like what she reveals on a lot of platforms, she know a piece of pretty much every industry, from athletes to music artists to actors. And bro, it's crazy that you can literally ask her about anybody in the industry and she can give you a whole freaking 10-page essay to what they did or how this went or what happened to them. Like, it's crazy that when she talk and you ask her about such and such, is, oh, this, that, the third. I'm like, whoa, how you know all that? And I still question that to this day. Like, how does she know all this? And if it's true, were you literally everywhere? Like that? Really? Oh my goodness. Like, I won't be surprised if she know the average person's entire life. Somebody that ain't even famous, I won't be surprised if she knows their entire life just like that. I won't be surprised.
I mean, Justin Bieber was young as hell.
And he got depressed real early in life, didn't he? You know, it's amazing when you hear the first album, you can hear the joy and the enthusiasm and the excitement for life and for art and all of that. But then that second album comes and it starts to get a little different. But by the third, fourth, and fifth album, they're talking pure insanity. It's depressing. And the music is that low vibrational, lower chakra only music, which encourages recklessness and a constant, persistent state of unrest. Stress from that, unchecked, can lead to cancer. But they don't want to talk about that. This man talks about that. A defender of freedom. Don't nobody want to talk about what matter, do they?
At all.
When an artist goes from making songs about love and life, like when you look at Raheem Devon's first album, the love, like that, well, not his first album, but his first like major release project, The Love Experience. Mm-hmm. I've been listening to that again. Guess Who Loves You More? The song You remember that? Oh, everyone in this song's gonna be about you. You remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God. And then he had songs about his community and what he wanted better for his people. Like, there was so much different. And then all of a sudden, Next albums, songs become a little more sexual, a little less community, little, And then the next thing you know, it's you competing with Tank about something on your plate.
Hey.
And then all of that, and now you got October London. Ain't that so?
Hey.
And see, look, I'm gonna tell y'all what's crazy. Y'all know how she was just discussing the difference in like tone and enthusiasm and what an artist's music be about as they progress further into what they do. Is with a few artists, bro, going back and listening to their older albums, to their newer albums, you kind of see that change and you kind of spot that with different people. And it ain't necessarily who she just discussed in this video, but just artists in general, just like Justin Bieber. Like, yeah. And there's so many more other artists. I'm not gonna like get into a lot of their names and what they do and all that stuff like that, because we already pretty much listen to a whole lot of what everybody do in the music industry now. But it's true. Like you can hear that change. You can hear that enthusiasm and how it either picks up over time or how it fades over time, and what the music be about and what artists be addressing and who they direct their songs to, so forth and so on. I can kind of see where she coming from on that piece when she talk about that in general. But man, look, y'all let me know what y'all think. This is the end of the video. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment. Most importantly, make sure y'all subscribe and hit that post notification bell. Set it to all. All social media links will be in the description. The link to the previous reaction video will be there as well. Follow me on all my social medias. Click the link to the previous reaction video and watch that whole video after you watch this whole video, man. Also, don't forget the link to the second channel will be in the description. Make sure y'all click that link, go there, subscribe, show love, because y'all will be seeing my face over there from time to time. But listen, I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all for showing me love back. And we out this thing, man, for real.